Alright, it's the weekend, so trying out some random app games that pop up in these ads. Abyss Survivor. Classic game that you see, like, well, it's classic game. It's a game that pops up commonly, but mainly because it's probably like one of the biggest copycat games or whatever. Like, I don't know which was the first game to ever use this side mechanic. You know, we've seen it all the time during the era where app games didn't actually play the same way as their ads. So they're like, oh yeah, we play just like the ads. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's see how that works. Now it looks like I'm Gambit, because I'm just throwing cards out. So far so good. You get these little power ups, but it is a little annoying. It seems like the characters auto lock to whoever's nearest. So if you're trying to get power ups, you kind of need something else that's shooting straight. So the spaceship power up would make it easier for me to secure a power up. Oh wow, that thing's also auto locking too. Okay, he was about to do me dirty. That's crazy. Well, yeah, so far so good. Oh, I just saw wheat and materials like that. Oh man, I know what that means. I'm never a fan of that mechanic. Nope. I'm never a fan of I call it like a civilization builder or whatever. You gotta build your town up. Or one of those anime waifus just popped up on the screen. You gotta build your town up and all that stuff, and part of that system is like some weird leveling progression. Ooh, anyway, so some weird level up progression, and basically the way it's like set up or formatted, it wasn't set up and formatted is that God, look at all that health. Oh, they got 3 health bars. Well, they just got washed. So I wonder if you can dodge. Anyway, so it's like I explained in Once Upon a Time in another video. It's like you get your castle, whatever the main building is, and that takes like a 12 hours to level up for free. Otherwise, you put money into it. Then you got like the hospital to heal your characters, whatever, so on and so forth. It's like, oh, feel free to read. So it's like so on and so forth. You get like 5 seconds, then 10, then a minute, then 30 minutes, and it's just taking longer and longer to level up these things for free. And at some point, either you have to go without playing for hours, or you put some cash into the game, and you can get this stuff leveled up like instantly. I don't know if y'all really caring about this story mode, but you know, hopefully I'm not interrupting that part of y'all enjoyment if y'all really care. It's cool, and I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty cool that this game even put that effort to give us some story. I'm shocked that it's doing that. I really am. It seems like a lot of these app games, whether they borrowing from each other or they're very original, they seem like they really wanted to level it up and then put some real story to it. Because I don't know, let's say 10 years ago, maybe 5, but there was a lot of app games. It was just simple, straightforward. Here's the game and call it a day. You guys probably know that company Voodoo or whatever. They're just notorious for like cranking out simplified games that you just play in between train rides. I didn't lose any health. Interesting. They done slashed at me a few times though. Victory. Oh, more material. But I can't see myself playing this game more in the future for the most part. only because of that. I mean, you know what's weird right now? It's also giving me Mega Man, the Net Navi one. Forgive me. I don't know those Game Boy Advance games. I can't remember because I think Mega Man has a habit of constantly, I don't want to say rebranding, but like, see, upgrade headquarters. So right now it's quick and easy, which is what they'll do. They'll make it quick and easy in the beginning, and then eventually you'll get hooked. These things become a necessity. Oh wow, there's some depth to this game. You can actually position your characters a certain way. Okay. So that basically means if it's fine for y'all to go through the whole like I really feel free to let me know what type of style, gameplay style that is, to have this town and level up each building or whatever. But if that's what y'all into, I think this game has a lot more depth than expected. And I feel like it gives you an old school arcadey video game vibe. I would like to say that too. You know, like those metal slugs and stuff like that. So if you into that with some more depth, or the extra layer of depth to it, I think you'll probably really enjoy this game. You get some story mode, you get like some side tools, you get to figure out like how your squad is gonna be and where you're gonna position them and blah blah blah. So in other words, essentially what I'm trying to say is, you probably play a mission, you'll probably fail that mission, and then realize you just got to move so and so over here, and then boom, you'll probably end up passing. Probably something like that. Yep, look at all that material that's not going to get used, because I don't plan on using it. Or maybe I am. I just had to repair something in order to continue. Ooh, lights. Imagine if everything gave you a flashing lights warning. What's SSR? Super secret rare? How can it be like that when it's just like in my face, showing me these advertisements? Okay, so it seems like this guy shoots forward, which could be a help. Which would make me want to position him differently, but it is what it is. I didn't know what I was getting into. Yeah, look at this. So yeah, I would definitely use him to help me secure power-ups. Oh, I guess it just depends. Okay, I guess for some characters, if they're either the position changes the situation, or I get, okay, either the enemy's position changes the situation or your position changes the situation, but I'm not 100% sure. So maybe if you're on one particular side, your character would always shoot forward, unless, or if the enemy is so close that they'll just shoot the enemy that's close, like that's too close to you, and that would cause them to turn their aim. Because he was shooting straight until one of the enemies got that close, and then that's when he turned his character model and started shooting to the side that way. Yep, start leveling up these characters. It's all fun and games in the beginning. That's how they get you hooked. That's how it all starts. And then just to max out anybody is going to take you about a week. Unless you pay. Headquarters get constructed. Yeah, this is all like the traditional beginning stuff. Like everything's just like lights and rewards. Just sparkliness, level up. And then, like I said, you'll hit the wall where it gets ridiculous. Like, trust me, I played so many games, because I used to play games just to get points for a different type of app. It's like, hey, if you want free this or that, just play these games. It's like, all right, sure. So yeah, I've been through it. That's why it's like, for me, it's like, yeah, I'm not going through this. I'm not gonna be going through this just for fun. If they give me an Amazon gift card, sure, meha meha. I'll stick it out. But oh yeah, look, you don't. If you touch the red after touching the blue, that if you get the power up after ah, if you get the power up before you get the debuff, then the debuff won't affect you, and that's a good thing to know, especially since your team is gonna get so wide. Gohan, one hand Kamehameha. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be difficult to avoid the negative. So luckily, once you get the positive buff, the negative buff can't touch you. Kamehameha. All right, so no more of that because I think we reached the end of all this anime robot cyber chick waifu. Gonna have to see you later. Thanks for watching.